Ducks in 2 days, the final match that I've played in the RBET during my RBET run, and I'm playing against Leumur, and it was the seventh round. So at this point, I think none of us can make a top 8. So we're just kind of just playing for fun and see. To see if you get to top 32 or top 16, but yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. And I'm just gonna show the match. So once again, I lost the rock paper scissors, so my opponent starts, and yeah, let's see how it went. So just for a reminder, so it was the seventh round, the seventh match. I must admit I was a bit tired, so I didn't play optimally this game, and I know there were some better lines. But I'm still uploading this match because it was pretty fun, and you'll see why during those games. So he starts, and he's playing zombies. It's the only zombie I've faced during my run. And okay, he starts with set Sengen and set compulsory, I guess, which is fine. And so I don't have any clue on what he's playing. So let's see. Oh, I start with Dandelion because I'm playing around the Raikou, the set Raikou or set Hamster. So yeah, just set Dandelion and pass my turn and try and just wait it out and see how he plays. But he top decks a Caius, which is insane. So you can tribute the Sengen, banish the Dandelion, and get the +1 with the Sengen. So it's already starting very bad for me. And I take the hit. So now I'm kinda forced to react. So let's see. So I top deck a Foolish, which is pretty good. So this time I set the Raikou, and I still hold the charge of the Light Brigade and pass my turn. Okay, then he top decks the Solemn Judgment, which is even better. So now the Raikou trade with the Caius, yeah. So I get rid of the Caius, but I have to be wary of the 2 Darks in the grave. And I mill Dandelion and Plague, so the mill are pretty good. So yeah, I get my 2 tokens, and then I just let him go. So he set another Recruiter with the Goblin Zombie and the Solemn Judgment. So now I think the smart play here is just to bait out the traps card with the Lyra. So I think, oh, okay, I start with charge of the Light Brigade and I get the second Raikou, I guess. I do. So yeah. Then I go for trading, get 2 more draws. The draws are not that great, but anyways. So then I think I go for Lyra. And I think he go for Compulsory, so he bounce the Lyra, so I don't get the mills. And then I just pass my turn, and yeah, I don't go for Phoenix Amaryllis because I'm playing around the bottomless trap hole because I saw him set another card. And then top take the Ultimate Offering, so it's actually an Ultimate Offering zombie list. So then, yeah, flip the Zombie Goblin, clean the tokens with the Gale, and now he's at 4 Darks in the grave, so that's pretty good, even though there's the Book of Life. And he goes for Armor Master. He gets you get plagued with his Gale, and that's also something you have to be wary of, is that I mill my own plague, so he can play with it if he hit the Zombie Master. And then he goes for Book of Life, and he banishes the Amaryllis. So in Insight, maybe I should have gone for Amaryllis, and yeah, maybe take one, get hit by Bottomless. But yeah, he had the Book of Life, so anyways, he banished the Amaryllis. He can get back the Goblin, I guess. And then he just sets Ultimate Offering. So now I have to make a play. I top deck Ghost a little bit late, I'd say. So I just normal summon Lyla again. This time he Solemn Judgment the Lyla. And at this point I was like, okay, so he paid half of his life point to suppress Lyla. So to me it's a pretty... I think he has the read that my hand is pretty bad, but it also means like, no, I'm very close. It's 2 times easier to beat him, so especially with a burn deck. So then I go for Foolish. I think I go for a Dandelion. No, I go for a second Amaryllis. And yeah, because I have the Gauze, I'm feeling pretty safe. So I can go for Amaryllis. The second one, this works, and I just pass my turn. So then he top decks the Return. He kept on top decking good cards, I have to say. So then he normal summon the Plague. Goes for Bryonak, I guess. Yeah. I get I don't know, Mizuki. Yeah, Mizuki. Then he can spin back the Amaryllis in my hand, which is fine. And then he's gonna attack. No, he goes for the kill. So yeah, special summon Mizuki. Go for Zombie Goblin. I think it's not a very good interaction because it can mill plants, but let's see what does it mill. It mill a Mirror Force, so yeah, pretty good for him. Then he attacks with Bryonak, and then I use the Gauze, so it's not lethal yet. He cleared the tokens. And now I have a Ghost, I can clear out the Bryonac if it doesn't spin. Does he goes for it? Now he stack up with Play. Okay, and then he makes another Synchro 6. Yeah, he goes for Doomkaiser and Steal the Plague in my grave, and he get the Goblin. So yeah, it's unfortunate that I milled the Plague, but I mean I couldn't really control it, and I did not know it was a zombie player at this time. So he goes for the Doomkaiser play that I was fearing, and yeah, he just start to abuse it. Then he goes for the Stardust, and he also has the return for both Mizuki and Peck. So yeah, like as you see, the setup is pretty good. So like I said, there's not many cards that can save me anymore, and my hand is full of monsters. And you see how it plays out. So he passes his turn. Oh yeah, he also bounced the girls, which is fine. And now out of deck the brain control. So it's a pretty Yu-Gi-Oh moment. So I can go brain control and steal the Bryonac. And he has no answers because yeah, we saw the Silent Judgment, so that's pretty cool. So then I can start to discard cards. So then I think I'm gonna bounce the synchro. So I think yeah, discard the Necrogana and the Amaryllis to clear the both synchros. I also discard Ghost because it's not happening anymore. And I also target the return with Ghost. So he thinks a little bit, and yeah, he let it happen. And now, yeah, I go for Bryonac again. I bounce the sets. And is there a way for me to go for lethal? Not really. I can stack up with Plague and make a Synchro 8 and attack with Reaper, but yeah, there's no lethal line. So what do? I think yeah, stack up with Plague and I make a. Oh, maybe I want to go for a Stardust. I don't know. So I attack with both monster. I get him very low. Then I can make a Synchro 8, and I also banish the Plague because I don't want him to abuse it again, especially since he has the Zombie Master. And I go for Stardust because I thought the card he had set for Battle Traps at this point. So it's very low, and yeah, in Insight now I don't think I could have played better. So then I just set the Raikou. Get an Amaryllis, and yeah, hope is enough to win the game. And here, he keeps on top decking, so he top deck the Caius, and you see how it goes. So you're just gonna set the 2 traps and the monster, I guess. Oh no, he chooses to attack. Yeah, it's a nice play. He chooses to attack over the Raikou because he knows of the Raikou, and he's kind of forcing the Raikou effect, so I can target the trap cards. So yeah, I just kill the Zombie Master and get some more mills, and then he set the 2 cards. And I top deck another back card. This time, so yeah, the draw weren't that great. Also, here is a misplay. I should have stopped the attack with a Necrogana because next turn I could have flipped the Raikou, clear any one of the back row, and just try to go for game with the set with the monsters. But yeah, I think that was the misplay of this game, game number 1. So then I attack with Stardust first, and here it goes for return. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I can just pass my turn, or yeah, just attack with Amaryllis. But then he flip Ultimate Offering. He pay 500 life points. Then he can banish Amaryllis. So it's not game anymore with the Stardust. And he also the Plague Engrave. So no, just have to pass my turn. Mizuki get banished, and he top decks the Brain Control, and yeah, he just win from there. No, he stack up with Plague because he want to finish me with Brain Control next turn. So he special summon Dark End, send the Stardust. He forced the Necrogana, and now like the only card that can save me at this point, there's a few cards. There's a Mark of the Rose and double Hidden Arsenal to get it, but I don't. I find the Landfire, and sadly, if I'm not mistaken, I only saw all the 3 Titanials, so this Landfire can't really summon anything. So yeah, that's just game. I think I just go for Dungeon Lion. Yeah, I was trying to show him the 3rd Titanial, but I didn't admit defeat. He let the effect happen, so I go for Landfire again. And yeah, just admit defeat because it was not conceding. So yeah, we're going to a game number 2. I really tried my best, but yeah, I couldn't. Like I think my hand was a bit slow at the beginning, but yeah, and I should have stopped the attacks with Necrogana when he attacked the Raikou. So we're going to a game number 2, and this time finally I start. And let's see how it goes. So I think I just I said the Mystic Tomato. I think I should have said the Raikou, but it's fine. So he set a play which is fine and doesn't do anything. So I normally summon the Eren because I think it's pretty good against the Recruiter, so it's a nice card that I'm taking in the side deck. I activate my effects and bounce the Plague. So it was Plague, yeah, okay, fine. Attack directly and then yeah, mill 3 cards and I get one Amaryllis, so that's pretty good, and I just pass my turn. So then it top decks Silent Judgment. This is how he normal summon the Pyramid Turtle and crash into the Mystic Tomato, which is fine. He crash a second one and get the Goblin Zombie for later, which again is fine. And then let's see, he said Silent Judgment and Deep Prison, I guess. Yeah. So it's my turn, and now there's there's a few things I have to worry about. It could be Torrential, it could be Mirror Force. We don't really know yet. So I just put the Mystic Tomato in defense position because I don't want to lose it on the Mirror Force. I try to attack with Eren. He has the Deep Prison, so that's pretty cool. Good trade for him. So then I set the Raikou. And again, yeah, like the Lonefire play was playing hard into Torrential Tribute, but the Titania would have protected me from the Dimensional Prison, so yeah. Then I pass my turn and I can go for the Curious play on the Goblin Zombie, which is... oh no, okay, it goes for a Synchro play. Yeah, so he goes for the Bryonac, which is fine. You get the Mizuki, I guess. Yeah. He can bounce. I think he's gonna bounce. I don't know the set. Yeah, he bounced the set, which is fine. Then he goes Mizuki, gets another Synchro 6. And what does he go for? He go for Gaia Knight. Okay, fine. Then he goes for Bryonac again. Yeah, Bryonac again. Bounce the Mystic Tomato, which is pretty bad. Then you can attack directly with all those monsters and set the Bottomless. So again, it's looking very, very bad. So let's see how it plays out. So again, you just leave a Bryonac open on the board, and that's pretty good. So I think I start with the Brain Control. He's forced to use the Silent Judgment. So now again, it's getting very low, and I have a game shot. So let's see how it plays out. So I go for the Foolish Burial. Let's see. So I send the Plague. Yeah. Then I go for the Plague. I think I stack up the Necrogana for protection because I'm planning to milling it with Hidden Armory. So that's what I do. I mill the Garna, get the Mark of the Rose, and try my luck. So I go for Mark of the Rose. I'm forced to banish Amaryllis because there's no plants in my grave, but that's it. So I still the Bryonac. I think I'm gonna bounce the Gaia and just putting some plants in the grave. So it works. And do I play around the second card? I could have ignored that. I don't know. Yeah, so I bounce the set. I think it was not necessary. And then I can go for Synchro 8. So I go for Colossal Fighter. And sadly, there's not many. There's only one warrior in the grave, so I mean, either way, the Synchro 8 is gonna lose on the Kais. So yeah, I just attack directly. At least it's playing around the Brain Control, but maybe, yeah, I don't know, Stardust was fine. So yeah, I leave him at 200, and now I really need just a bit of luck. So I just bluff set the trade in and pass my turn. So now I can stack up with Plague and go for the Caius play, which is pretty bad. So then you can banish the Colossal Fighter, and of course I have the Garna to stop this attack, but he has two good trap cards, so he set them both. And let's see, so yeah, top deck the Titanial, which is pretty good. So I think I start with the trading set, get 2 more draws, find the Royal Decree, but I top deck another Titanial, which is insanely bad. And also if I go for the Lonefire now, I'm like, do I go set Royal Decree and just set Lonefire? But there's no real play, so I have to play it out. So I go for Lonefire. And here, the second mistake is I'm always losing on Bottomless Trapper, so I should have gone for Dandelion to try and bait out, and go for Titanial next turn if it doesn't play a monster. But instead I went for the aggressive play. I go for Titanial, he has the Bottomless, and yeah, that's just game. So it was a pretty cool match. I hope you guys liked this one. It was not played optimally from my part, but yeah, I think it was pretty cool, especially when the 2 games where I stole the Bryonac and him when he stole my play with Doomkaiser. So I think it was a pretty nice match. I think it's the one where I had the most fun, even though I played bad, but yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this little series on my RBET run, and now I think I'll be back to uploading some high-rated matches. So yeah, Hope you have a nice one, guys, and see you in the next one.